This year I've decided to put on 2 different circuits, one for the vegetable garden and my little tree growth area, and one for the bonsai trees in pots, because the trees in pots, they need water in the morning and in the evening, and that's just way too much water for the tomatoes and vegetables in the ground. So I'd like to have it on 2 different circuits. So I'm adding an extra watering computer, so I don't have to think about it, remember it every day. And I think it's gonna work out way better, because especially tomatoes, if you overwater them, the tomatoes easily get sick, and they have a little bit less taste if they have too much water around the roots all the time. And yeah, the tiny bonsai trees in tiny pots, they really need water often during 30-degree days. So a big distributor with 4 openings, so I can always add something else later. Might be nice to have a hose here next by, so I can water manually as well. But yeah, just preparing for next week when I'm gonna put the vegetables in the ground. What a long road, but close to being ready now. This is going absolutely horrible. It's like the plow won't get in there. I can't till the earth. It wasn't like this any of the other years. I don't really know. Best guess is because it's too late now. because I'm so late this year, so I thought I'd only do half of the vegetable garden here, so I'll try the other end tomorrow and see if that's better. It must be because it's too late. I even tried to put in some extra weight on the plow, but it didn't help at all. And I can't think of anything I've done to the tractor or anything, so very strange. Haha. Like always, after the first vigorous summer growth, I always try to get some air in between the branches so you can see the branch structure. So same task today as well. Hvad så, Hansi? Godt, Hans. Klarer det så flot. Det er bare mega dejligt, at far han lige må lave lidt bonsai. Det er han bare glad for. Så er det bare så flot. Okay, I think I found the problem. I might have found the problem from yesterday. It was very low on brake fluid or hydraulic fluid, the tractor, so that might be the reason why the plow wasn't digging in, because it could lift it up and lower it, but for the tractor to push it down and use the tractor's weight, it needs brake fluid and the hydraulics to work perfectly. So I gotta stay positive, but it could also be just the fact that the ground is very dry, but it very much could be the problem. I hope so, because it would be a gigantic failure to prioritize this vegetable garden and then not be able to really do it. I could do it manually, but there's no way I have time for that. That didn't really change anything, so last resort is I'm gonna try the other end here. If I gotta stay positive, it's closer to the house, and it might have been a bit more in shadow during these hot days, I don't know. I gotta stay positive. I'll try.
Det er sjovt, det knæser, hva'?
Fandt han det selv?
Ja, han lukkede den anden vej, dengang jeg gik ind.
En måde, vi kan give ham noget... Jeg ved ikke, det ikke skal være noget på et tidspunkt. Jeg vil give ham noget sødt på. Banan.
Vi ses i nat eller i morgen, Hans.
The mango tree has come out of the ground. Very exciting. Jamen, jeg vil lige være sikker på, at det elektriske hegn virker først.
Og det har du ikke tid i dag?
Nej, jeg tænkte, jeg vil gøre det, men sådan overgår jeg ikke. Nu gik jeg bare ind. Det er ellers klar. Right. Yeah, I've been having some trouble with the electrical fence, but I think I've worked it out now. It's my grounding that is not good enough. A rusty iron pole isn't good enough. It's not leading the electricity properly. Also, 70 centimeters in the ground is not ideal. You would actually want some more. But a galvanized fence pole should be way better. It leads the electricity better, and also more grounding spears should make it even better. So I'm gonna try to attach these, and if that doesn't work, I don't really know what to do, because the electrical fence keeps reading only 1000 voltage, and that's, you want at least 4,000-6,000 to keep out the wild hogs, to give them a big sap when they touch the electrical fence. So gonna try that. I think I got it now, because the click is a lot louder than it was before with the 2 grounding spears, so that should do it. A little unexpected project of 2 hours, but I think I figured it out. Back to planting vegetables. Potato row. Great. Time to test the old drip hose. Dripping right here next to the machine, obviously. Yep, also dripping here in the end. What about the pressure here? Okay. Finally, all the vegetables are in. And I can't say, or it's hard to put into words how happy I am about that. Finally. This project took a lot longer, as I always say. Apologies for that, than I expected, but man, does it feel good now. And I think the fence will work. I tried this new cardboard thing I found on the internet to try to keep the weeds from growing and taking all the energy from the plants. I'm gonna try to put it on afterwards with the potatoes and all the seeds I put in the other end. Yeah, and the irrigation system seems to be working. Only 8 tomato plants, but my seeding I didn't go too well with my seeding this year. So yeah, I'm gonna take some cut-offs from these plants when they grow and try to make some extra runs along the way, but I'm already very late in the season, so this year is just a another practice year. Next year I'll do all of it. I know my new plow trick where I can put the tractor in first gear and stand on the back, and this way it'll almost always dig in. And next year I can actually start during springtime, so that'll also help a lot. And only 4 zucchini plants, pumpkins. It really is a pumpkin, but if you take it early, it's like a zucchini. So I just used that one as both our zucchini and the pumpkin if you leave it on. And Hans really got a taste for those. So butternut squash, they're called. So it's nice to grow them ourselves, so we know there's nothing wrong with them. Only 4 plants. Again, the snails, they've really been eating and they love zucchini plants, so a bit tough there, but yeah, massive fence, and now the electricity is also on. The roe deer or the horse has been in the garden again, eating some of an apple tree. So I guess they would have also gone in here if they could. So sort of a test, I guess. And the wild hogs are digging holes all around, but not in here. And I only put like 1.5 row of potatoes because I want to be really sure that it all works before I try to put more in. So probably also next year, but yeah, not much else to say than thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.